Welcome everyone, my name is Michael. Today I'm going to do a cloudy drop pour. Alright, but I'm using a tray this time instead of the egg cartons. Now if you've watched the last few videos, I've been using egg cartons only because, listen guys, I'm going to tell you, I need these kind of things for functionality at this point because we need to cover a lot of space with paint. And usually I would do separate cups, but I'm learning that using something like this or an egg carton, I could cover a lot of space quickly. And it's all right there. In just one shot, I can turn it instead of doing separate cups. So it's kind of cool. So yeah, today we're going to use this cool plastic tray, which is actually part of one of the egg cartons. So I had this left over. So I'm out of egg cartons right now. All right. So, listen, I am super addicted to this. I'm sorry that the last few videos have been this, and because I'm going to use the cloud pour mixes again, but I want to go right into this color palette because this color palette is really awesome because it dips into the reds, which you know I love. All right, so let's start right over here, and this is a cadmium yellow medium hue. All right, then we have primary red. All right, this is fluorescent pink. We have a quinacridone magenta. All right. This is a deep violet. Then we have one of our favorites here is dioxazine purple. This is an iridescent purple. All right. And now I will tell you the cloud mixtures because today they're a little different because I'm taking out the satin enamels. All right. I just had done one and I didn't like the satin enamel in the mixture, so I'm taking it out and I'm just going with this is just the pouring medium, and it is Artist Loft level 1 soft body acrylic. All right, and the paint color, so this one has titanium white in it from Liquitex, and these two, I want to touch on this for a second because I'm using this company Nick Pro from Amazon, and I'm trying their paints out. And listen, these are iridescents in here. So this is the iridescent purple, okay? And this is iridescent purple mixed with the Artist Loft level 1 soft body acrylic. And this is an iridescent neon pink mixed with the Artist Loft level 1 soft body acrylic. So that's your whole get up here in your paint schemes and your paints. And guys, I am so excited. I am so excited about this. I am telling you, I have been so addicted that I'm going to give you a little bit of a little backdrop here behind the scenes. I had to record this opening maybe like 4 times because I had messed up multiple things. I started doing the paints. I started calling them all different names. It was really funny. I don't have any notes or scripts right here in front of me. So when you guys have to understand, when I'm recording, this is it's like a one shot. I try to just go through it. I'm ad-libbing this entire time. I mean, obviously we have the, welcome everyone. That's normal. That's every time. But the rest is ad-libbed through this. So there is times I'm going to make mistakes. And honestly, guys, we get very lucky that I don't make mistakes as I keep going. As long as I make mistakes in the first minute before I move anything, then we're okay. But if I'm making a weird mistake in a video, like 2-3 minutes in, there's really nothing I can do. This is all ad-libbed. I'm not overdubbing voice on here. This is right happening as it is. I speed things up, but most of the speed up happens when I'm not talking. So, all right, I just wanted to talk through that. Oh, man, I'm giving you way too much today, guys. All right, let's get right into this. Let's fill this thing up. This is going to be great. And you guys know what I say. We're going to listen to some nice music. We're going to fill up that tray. And I will see you all on the other side. Let's go. All right, everyone. I'm back in here. Holy cow. Holy cow. Wow. Listen, as just a full-on artist of any kind, I mean, that was so fun and so relaxing. That was enjoyable. Wow, I can't. I'm actually speechless right now. And you know I'll talk your ears off all day long. But that was so much fun. I had so much fun just layering this tray. I usually love layering cups. I layered a tray, and it's like a work of art in the tray. I'm just saying, this is crazy. I love it. Oh, guys, all right. Maybe we stumbled upon something that we would really like to explore. We got to figure out how to get more of these little trays. All right. You know what we got to do? Let's get this off of here. Let's try not to disturb it because this is really cool. I'm sorry. I'm so excited. I really am. That was beautiful. You can see that I messed up the canvas too before. This is a messed up canvas from another time. All right, so let's see what we have to do here. We are going to lay these down in just a long puddle fashion and create a big pillow, okay? With the whites here, the purple and the pink of the cloud mixtures. And we're going to go back into some nice music, and we're going to lay this all down for you. And we're going to see what we're going to get. I can't wait to tilt this out, torch it out, and get a final result because these have been coming out so beautiful. Like I said, I'm very excited. You can tell I'm very chatty today, and I'm sorry, guys, but honestly, this style is really intriguing me so much that I keep wanting to do it. All right, so here we go. Let's go into that music. Let's put all this down. Let's get this painting made. And again, guys, I will see you on the other side. Let's go. Everyone, let's come down here with this baby. Wow, this did not disappoint at all. Man, these colors, guys, I'm really awestruck today. I'm so sorry. Today I get to paint in the morning, so you get morning Michael today, instead of nighttime Michael, which is probably a little more subdued. So yeah, you're getting me. I'm so excited. I woke up this morning and I was ready to go with this pour. I really was just ready to jump on top of this. Wow, man, that's so beautiful. I do have to apologize though. I did realize. See, you have to understand. the way that my setup is, I have a huge screen here that's blocking a lot of my camera. And I also have, it's in a weird position to where I'm working and sometimes I'm not noticing where the lights are positioned. And I did notice the one ring light was really stuck in that. So you saw me kind of like move the painting out of the way just to get the ring light out of the shot. But yeah, I'm not really looking through the camera. I'm more looking at the natural view as I'm tilting. So I'm not really seeing the camera as much. So that's why it's even like now I have to go back and I'm looking at the camera a little and I would like to adjust this because I don't think it's in frame. So there we go. All right. I don't know what there's to say, guys. The beginning, you could tell I had to pour off a lot of the cloud mixture because what happened was with the tray, these trays aren't like the egg crates or the egg cartons. They're not really sturdy, so they tend to bend. So it looked like all the paint kind of ended. I don't care. Like the pattern that ended up in the end was just so beautiful that it ended up like in this one section. So there was a big patch. I just wanted to get that off. We had to get that off just to get this awesomeness going. And a lot of that cool purple was at the bottom, so I wanted to save it. But if you notice, that's why I saved tilting this one corner off at the end. I hope you guys are, I used to talk while I tilted. So you can kind of get an idea of how and why I'm doing things. So a couple things, I'm just going to give you quick notes. Then we're going to jump into some torching. I'll give you notes and we'll torch at the same time. It's probably better, but I'm just cleaning up. Okay, so first, I wanted to save this part because I really did like this little purple patch down here. So you saw I really worked all the way around the canvas just to save this at the end to drop this off because I didn't want to lose a lot of this. Second is when you're tilting and you have as much paint on, I'm one of those people who puts a little extra paint. I like to have, because I like to tilt. I like to have the freedom to have enough paint on the canvas that I'm not overstretching and I can keep my colors a little bit more vibrant. So without cracking. So that's why I put a little extra. So when I'm tilting, I can feel where the paint is. And sometimes you can feel it's heavier on this side, lighter on this side, and you cannot, you want the distribution to be even. So sometimes that actually plays into a lot of my tilting decisions, is if I feel like the paint is heavy in one section, I have to move it. You want to distribute the paint evenly. I have to remember to put that into my tutorial series that I'm doing because that is actually important when tilting. And when you tilt enough, you'll feel it. A lot of you guys are professionals and you've already done this hundreds of times, I'm sure. Oh wow, yeah, the pearl cells in this are going to be crazy because because I had to pour off that whole side, so the pearl cells are going to be nuts. When you run off quickly over the cloud pillow, hold on, I saw something in there. Hold on a second. When you pour off, quickly over the cloud pour mixture. Hold on one second. And your paints are thin enough, you're gonna get pearl cells. So just remember that. You could literally just put the cloud pour, the pillow of the cloud pour around the edges if you want, and keep the center fine so you don't get those pearl cells in there. If you just want the pearl cells on the outer edge, just pour off your paints quickly and they'll be thin. Make sure that it's thin so the pearl cells are popping up. So there you go. So a little bit of that. All right, guys. You know, I always give you a big thank you for spending your time watching these videos and hopefully learning something, seeing something, taking it home, doing it at your studio, having a good time, because that's what this is all about. And I'm having a great time. I'm telling you, right now, I got this weird zest that I'm really excited. I think it's really, these pours have really livened me up a little, and I have like this really strong and plus I'm doing the tutorial series. So right now, my passion for fluid art right now is probably at an all-time high right now. So I'm going to keep that rolling, and we're going to keep creating things. And I am really loving this style of cloud pour. And I hope you guys are really loving this style of cloud pour as well. So we can do something different with the clouds, not always just the straight pour. You can do a drop pour. They come out nice. Use it as pillow base. Don't put it in the paints. All right, guys. Guess what? I'll see you in the next video. Stay for that close-up. Bye.